And so 1031s are great if they fit the specific need for the client, or if the
Right.
client really just wants the slow and steady, easy, follow the traditional path, then yes, they're great.
So what are you seeing is the biggest like frustration with the tax deferral, 1031s, with just different transactions with some of these high net worth individuals?
Well, a lot of individuals will ask the question on the 1031s, right? Should they do a 1031s, or are there better options in order to minimize their taxes? And obviously, you guys already deal with some of those options. And the reality is, the frustration is that people have that limited time frame to find a property, especially if they're obviously on the real estate side, to find that property in a market that is overly hot, as most people will tell you, and they're feeling pinched. Funny enough, my husband's in real estate, and he's dealing with
Yeah.
some clients right now that are selling in New York, moving to Atlanta. Prices in Atlanta are going crazy. Prices in New York have kind of been diminishing in some of the parts. And so the question is, okay, how quickly can you sell that house so that you don't end up
Right.
paying more in an Atlanta market where everything is so hot right now? And so 1031s are great if they fit the specific need for the client, or if the
Right.
client really just wants the slow and steady, easy, follow the traditional path, then yes, they're great. But for individuals that are dealing with, in some cases, multi-millions of dollars and transactions that are at least $1 or $2 million, it they have to ask themselves the question of, is the 1031 the best way to go? Or should they explore other options? And if they just go to someone that sells those other options, they're going to be sold into it. If they look at it from a strategic perspective and they analyze all of the channels and all of the opportunities that they have at their disposal, then they're going to end up coming up ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love what you said there, like that, because I feel like a lot of people they just automatically think like, oh, the 1031 is like the way to go. And it's like you said, it's great in the right like situations, but it's hard in this market where, it's you're selling high and then you're buying higher 180 days
Higher.
later. Like,
I mean,
and
I love real estate, and a lot of people are like, you're a financial strategist and you love real estate. And I'm like, yes, I do, because it has a unique place, right, for so many
right.
clients. But even like if I was in the situation and was faced with needing to potentially sell a property and figure out what I do, I probably would not necessarily take on. For us, it would not, the 1031 would not make sense. Are there other cases where it does? Yes, there are. But
Oh, yeah.
again, you have to even on the real estate side, you need to know that you're working with someone that's in your corner versus someone that's truly playing to the fact that the market is hot. How do you minimize some of that heat, so that you can free up money and put it back into clients' pockets? And unfortunately, that's a discussion for another day, but it's another
Yeah.
potential pitfall for clients.
Yeah, absolutely. And it sounds like your business is really predicated on this idea of trust, like as the foundation. Like your clients need to trust that you guys have their best interest in mind.